Hi, and welcome back. If you're here today, maybe you're going through something heavy. Maybe you're trying to let go of someone, something, or a part of yourself that no longer feels right. Whatever brought you here, just know you're not alone. In this video, we're going to talk about the quiet, painful, but powerful journey of letting go. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's walk through this together. Letting go is not something we are taught, and yet it is something we all must learn. It's not just about releasing a person or walking away from a job or ending a relationship. It's about detaching from everything we thought we couldn't live without, everything we built our identity around, everything we silently told ourselves, I need this to be okay. The art of letting go begins the moment we realize that holding on is causing more pain than peace. It starts in silence. In that lonely hour when your chest feels tight and your eyes are too dry to cry anymore, when you sit alone and finally ask yourself, not why they left or why it ended, but why you kept staying when your soul was screaming for freedom. We hold on because we fear the unknown, because even pain can feel safer than emptiness. But letting go is not a sign of failure. It's a decision to stop suffering. We think that letting go means forgetting, but in truth, it means remembering without hurting, loving without needing, and accepting without expecting. It is choosing to say, this chapter is over and I'm ready for what comes next. Sometimes we hold on to people not because they are good for us, but because we're afraid we'll never find something better. We fear being alone, and in that fear we cling, we beg, we compromise ourselves just to keep someone close. But the truth is, anything you have to beg for is not meant for you. Real love doesn't require you to shrink yourself, silence your voice, or betray your values. Letting go of a person you love is one of the most painful experiences a human being can endure. It feels like tearing away a part of your own skin. But love that asks you to suffer is not love, it's attachment. And attachment is rooted in fear. When you love someone from a place of wholeness, you can let them go and still feel complete. You realize that love is not possession, it's presence. It's not control, it's freedom. It's not clinging, it's trust. You can grieve their absence, but you no longer have to destroy yourself trying to keep them. And what about dreams? What about the career you gave everything to? The project that was supposed to define your success? The passion that once gave you meaning but now only exhausts you. We hold on to these things because we've told ourselves that quitting is failure. But sometimes the strongest thing you can do is walk away. It's not weakness to change your mind. It's not giving up to say, this is no longer serving me. Life is not a straight line. You are not a machine designed for one single purpose. You are a human being, growing, evolving, shedding layers. Sometimes the dream you thought you wanted was only meant to carry you to the next version of yourself. And when you feel that quiet knowing that it's time to release it, listen. Because your peace will cost you your comfort, and your growth will cost you your attachments. Letting go is the price you pay for becoming who you truly are. There is beauty in release. There is power in surrender. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It doesn't mean you erase the memories or pretend it didn't matter. It means you give yourself permission to live again. It means you stop checking your phone, hoping for their name to appear. It means you stop looking back and start facing forward. It means you trust that what is meant for you will find you, not through force, but through flow. Letting go is learning to live with open hands, not closed fists. It is understanding that you cannot control everything, and that in trying to, you'll lose yourself. When you let go, you begin to breathe differently. Your body relaxes. Your mind becomes clearer, your soul becomes lighter. You start to notice things you missed while you were so busy holding on. You laugh again, you sleep better, you rediscover parts of yourself that you abandoned. You remember what it feels like to be whole. Many people will say time heals all wounds, but that's only half the truth. Time helps, yes, but healing comes from choice. You have to choose to let go. You have to choose to stop reopening the wound. You have to choose to say, I deserve better. Healing doesn't mean you forget what happened. It means you refuse to let what happened define your future. It means you stop carrying pain like a trophy. It means you stop waiting for an apology that may never come. It means you forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you do. Forgiveness is not about excusing behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment, and letting go is not about pretending it didn't hurt. It's about realizing the hurt no longer controls you. If you're listening to this, maybe you're struggling with letting go right now. Maybe you're still waking up every day with a tight chest and memories that haunt you. Maybe you replay conversations in your head, imagining what you could have done differently. Maybe you still stalk their social media, hoping for a sign. Maybe you're still angry, still broken, still aching for closure. But I want you to know this. You are allowed to move on without closure. You are allowed to leave without permission. You are allowed to start over without explaining yourself to anyone. Your healing is not dependent on their acknowledgement. Your peace does not require their apology. You don't need them to come back to be whole again. You already are whole. You just forgot for a while. Letting go is an act of self-respect. It's choosing yourself. It's saying, I matter enough to walk away from what hurts. It's knowing that your worth is not tied to who stayed or who left. It's trusting that life has more for you than what you're leaving behind. It's believing that endings are not punishments. They are invitations. Invitations to rediscover joy, to find freedom, to come home to yourself. You are not meant to carry everything. You are not meant to hold on forever. You are meant to live, to feel, to release, and to begin again. So if today you feel like everything is falling apart, maybe it's not falling apart. Maybe it's falling into place. Maybe this pain is not the end, but the beginning. Maybe letting go is not losing. It's returning. Returning to peace, to purpose, to presence. Let yourself feel. Let yourself cry. Let yourself say goodbye. But then, when you're ready, let yourself live again. Thank you for being here. If this message touched your heart, if it helped you feel seen or just a little less alone, please consider giving it a like, sharing it with someone who might need it, and subscribing for more heartfelt reflections like this. And remember, letting go isn't the end, it's the beginning of something new. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.